Hello and welcome to the 31st anniversary version of Farming Simulator 22 on Zielonka Poland map. I call this the 31st anniversary edition because tomorrow, December 3rd, is my 31st wedding anniversary with my wife Marilyn and I. We have been married 31 years and it's been a blissful, wonderful 31 years. And as I promised I would do, I am going to showcase the Zielonka Poland Farm Simulator 22 that I have been playing on. And this week I've been a little under the weather and have not been able to play, but I did acquire some new toys. And I'd like to show you around the new toy. That new toy is called the Sim Dashboard. Now this has been around for some time and I was not aware of it, but it is going to help me immensely because when I had a stroke in August, it left my right hand in constant pain, and it's been difficult to select the different functions of the farm simulator tools and implements on a side panel that I have, which looks like this. There's the side panel over on the right hand side of the steering wheel, and the toggle switches are difficult for me to operate. And that's when I discovered the Sim dashboard. I keep wanting to call it a data panel, but it's a Sim dashboard, and you can find that for well, it's not actually for free. There's a small price. It's available on the on the Android platform only, not iOS, and available for about $5 if you just want to use it for Farming Simulator 22. But essentially what it does is it gives me the ability to see visually all of the implements, switch to different screens. For example, this screen here just has a lot of the different buttons. This screen here is a representation of the harvester, the class harvester. So you can operate all of the implements just by pressing the visual buttons here. And this is one of the forage wagons that I use, called the Pottinger. I believe that's the 16100L. And so I can operate all of the features of this forage wagon with the touch of a button on my Android tablet. So if we go back here to the beginning and select the Fendt tractor, I'm going to reduce this a bit. This is my Fendt tractor, and let's go ahead and jump into the farm simulator for a moment. And I can start the engine on my tractor just by pressing a button on my Android tablet. And then I get a visual representation that it has started, what its RPM is, water temperature, whether different devices, implements are attached or not, and I can control all of that right here. So for example, if I switch over to the front implement, which is a mower. And if I want to fold that mower and then lower it, I can do that by simply pressing these buttons on my tablet. And then I can start the mower from here. I can also turn the lights on my tractor. I can control all of those. I can also turn on the beacon just by touching the screen on my tablet, and it gives me a visual representation that those items are active. I can also detach an implement by simply pressing like that, reattaching it. I can turn off my lights and my beacon, and then we can switch over here to our forage wagon. You see the green indicator shows that it is selected. I can also fold and unfold the mower from here. And I also have a screen for the let's go back. Well, I didn't want to do that, excuse me. Let's get that attached. What I wanted to do was slide the panel to show you that I have a screen for the forage wagon over here, and so I can start and stop it. I can lower and raise the pickup arm like so. I can turn on the rollers here that move the grass out of the forage wagon. And you can see there that it starts the motor on the forage wagon. I believe one of these also controls the conveyor belt. There's the conveyor belt. As you can see, the conveyor belt is moving. And I can open and close the rear doors. So raise that. Lower that. So I can do all of this from the comfort of my tablet, which is very helpful considering that my right hand is in constant pain, and that this allows me to operate all these functions without undue harm. Over here we have the representation of a harvester. I'm just going to run back over to the tractor and turn that off because it is quite noisy. And also I added a steering knob for my steering wheel, so that I can now control the steering with my left hand. I 3D printed that on my 3D printer and assembled that today. one other thing, I don't know if I showed you this. This is my setup where I have my steering wheel and my steering knob that I added. Over on the right side is a side panel that I built with an Arduino controller and has 4 levers. But the toggle switches are very difficult for me to operate, and that is why this new sim dashboard is going to be quite the saver for me, because I can easily touch the screen to operate the functions that I was having to do by flipping toggle switches. The other great thing about the sim dashboard is that it is pre-programmed with all these different screens, and you can download the screens for free for all the different implements. And just expand that out just a little bit so that you get to see what it looks like here. Like I said, there are a lot of different screens for it. They're all free. Here's a screen, for instance, that just has buttons on it that allows you to control the different functions of the different implements. And you can do all this on your keyboard, but doing it on the keyboard, you have to remember all the keys. Here you have a visual representation. Here's the harvester, for example. If you wanted to operate the pipe out, you could do that just by simply clicking on an image showing the pipe being extended. And of course, this one here is my Pottinger, not auger wagon, but forage wagon. And I have another screen over here that just has some more implements. And another screen over here that has some forestry equipment that allows you to pick up logs from the forest. And I have another dashboard over here that is a GPS. So you can set up a GPS setting on your field and have guidance so that the GPS will guide your tractor in a straight line. This is just some of the many different free panels that can be installed with your sim dashboard. And this one here is the Fendt tractor. They also have them for the John Deere tractor and others. So this has been around for many years, but I was unaware of it until this week, and I am certainly going to get a lot of good use out of this. And I hope you've enjoyed today's short video presentation showing the sim dashboard. And with that, I'll bid you adieu until the next recording. Thank you for watching.